Summer flights to Europe can break the bank and test your patience. What if I told you you could spend half the money and skip all the chaos? Let's go. Today we're looking at why traveling in Europe during the off-season or the shoulder season can save you some big bucks and give you a more relaxed experience. Slight disclaimer, I'm doing it from perspective of an American traveling to Europe as opposed to anywhere else in the world. Costs vary dramatically around the world, but here's how it works out for us. Shoulder season generally takes place in like the September-October period of the year, as well as the springtime in like March, April. Those are great times to travel to Europe in that you still get some better weather. You get a bit of a price break, about 20 to 30% off your travel expenses and in regards to flights. And if you were traveling during the winter months, which would be more along the lines of December to February, you're looking at a 40 to 60% cheaper flight cost. There were times where we traveled last year where it was cheaper to get on a plane and fly from Stockholm to Rome than it was to actually take a train. If we look at the winter fare and we say, well, 40 to 60%, let's just translate that. You're averaging to $560 to $630 to fly from the United States to Europe. That's a big cost savings over the regular season. And Thanksgiving's a great time to travel, whereas domestically in the United States, Thanksgiving's a high travel time where the prices spike. In Europe, they don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so you'll actually find that the prices drop. The off-season is a great time to also get your accommodations because you're going to see about a 20 to 50% drop in price. And that also could include free upgrades or free nights, depending on where you book or how you book. Personal example, we stayed in a studio apartment in Antibes, and during the January period, we paid $48 a night. During the high time, that very same studio apartment goes for $155 a night. Huge, huge savings. In Ireland, we were able to stay, one of our stays, we stayed for $30 a night. It's a pretty substantial reason why you would travel during the off-season or the shoulder season. You want to hire a car or rent a car, you're looking at also a 30 to 50% cheaper cost. Tours and attractions often offer discounts during the low times, and you get more flexibility to book last minute, which is great for us because that's how we travel. Beyond cost savings, you'll find fewer crowds, you get easier photo opportunities and more local interactions. Christmas markets are amazing in Europe, and that is something I cannot understate because we saw so many of them last year and every one of them was so magical for the season. We've experienced it ourselves. Finland and Sweden in December with holiday lights everywhere. Rome and Antibes in January, when it felt like we had the entire streets to ourselves and it was still warm. And even in the late fall, places like Lille, Amsterdam, York, all had charm and none of the summer crowds. Here are some drawbacks or considerations you might want to make when thinking about traveling during the off-season. It's cold weather season. In the northern countries, there's going to be reduced daylight. There's reduced daylight already, but even farther north you go, the less daylight there is. Some places are closed, and some places are going to have reduced hours. It's just how it works out. Always be concerned with the weather. In the off-season, you will have a variety of weather conditions. It could be rainy. In any of the middle to upper half of Europe, it could be snowing. Be cognizant of this. Make sure you pack a wide variety of clothes if you are going to be traveling around. Whatever you do, build flexibility in your plans. If you build flexibility and the weather doesn't cooperate, you'll find that there's plenty of other things to see and do without getting drenched or frozen or inconvenienced. So some quick, easy tips for success. Research the schedules and seasonal hours before booking. Pack layers for unpredictable weather. And leave space in your itinerary to pivot if needed. Like I said before, the most important thing you can do is be flexible and adjust your schedule, because you never truly know what you're going to walk into in a weather condition in the winter. Once again, the two best windows for EU travel are off-season and shoulder season as far as getting the best value and cost out of your travel. You'll maximize your savings. You will have a more relaxed vibe. There will be a lot less people and a lot less crowds at all the attractions. Traveling in the off-season or the shoulder season can save you a ton of money and deliver a more authentic experience. Have you tried it? Let me know in the comments. We're always interested in seeing everyone else's success in the art of travel.